Alright, so continuation video here. Very interesting part is now we're separating the casing where the ring gear is. That's the next step. And very interestingly enough, there are two bolts here that are obviously have a Loctite at the end. But interestingly enough, so one is inside actually the casing, one is outside of the casing. Now, these are 10 mil bolts. All the other bolts were 8mm bolts, so I used the 8mm socket to remove it. And guess what? These two ended up being 10. Now there are two more on this side that are also 8mm. So, what I did is I pulled the other bolts from the outer casing that we worked earlier on, just to show for comparisons which ones go where. And notice that these here, so they're both the same size between themselves, but they're very different comparing to the other bolts from the outer casing. See how they're like in between, between the shortest one and the tallest one. And then these two are much fatter, much bigger bolts, about the same size, 10mm socket. Obviously there's a gasket here, so I'm going to be careful and show you the next step once I'm there. Thank you.